Holy macaroni. Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project, bringing you the Grand Soli Minimum update. Friday, February 8th, 1 a.m. Mountain Time. Shivaloosh exploding. Look at... that's a lot. It's been doing that under the guise of clouds. We haven't been seeing this, but that's what's been happening recently. But keep calm. It's snow time. You've entered the right place. Congratulations! You just survived the 5 hottest years on record. What the... Are they... Yeah! Do it! 5 hottest years on record! Boom! It's a boom time! It's a boom! You've just... Science alert. Not. 5 hottest years on... They just keep making shit up. The most salacious shit you can make up. You're gonna get it. Pink elephants are flying around in balloons. I swear to God, I saw a pink elephant. It was balloons. It was flying. That's not fun. That's funny. I hope it's sunny in your area. Holy sh... I didn't need to see that. Look, what is that implanted in her lips? Are you kidding me? Oh my God. What did we just do? We got stuck on Jeff Bezos and some skank. Oh my God. Well, at least we can continue to talk to the public, which is not the schmublic.
The Amazon founder and who has been involved recently in the National Enquirer, posting text messages and revealing that, or claiming that he was having an affair. Well, just recently, the National Enquirer reached out to him. AMI reached out to him, claiming that they had compromising photos of him, and what he's claiming in quite a remarkable posting that he just posted online. He said that they were trying to blackmail him.
Yeah.
National Enquirer was trying to blackmail him because
Blackmail or not, we have an Amazon store and we can rob Jeff Bezos of 3 to 5% of all products you buy. So please buy through our store because Jeff Bezos is not a friend of the channel. However, he does own the largest multinational corporation that we need to use to our advantage. Earlier this week, Seattle was hit with a snowstorm that shut down the city. Some neighborhoods received about half a foot of snow in a city that averages 6.8 inches in a year, which means that they've gotten more than that in a year already. Officially, the SeaTac Airport, which sits 400 feet above sea level, received 2.7 inches of snow. But Monday's storm may seem like just a light dusting after a snowstorm forecast to be even larger slams the region Friday through Saturday, which will be your boom day. Holla. Yeah, I can't make this up. I just report on it. I am the Cowboy Apocalypse reporter, which is a pretty damn cool moniker, I guess. Whoa. Dude, you need those. Holy what the? Oh my goodness. One of the greatest snow events in decades could bring 8 inches to Tacoma this weekend, which would bring the entire year's worth of snow in just a day. Santa's nowhere to be found. Several inches of snow fell overnight to the Tacoma-Seattle area, closing schools and snarling Monday morning. Traffic, shoveling snow, clearing wrecked cars, playing in the snow, and feeding the birds can be seen by Drew Perrine and other people. One of the largest snowstorms in 20 years could pummel the Tacoma-Seattle area with up to 8 inches, forecasters said. Holy. I hope that your skis stay on. Because if they don't, and you have this much vertical drop, you're... Holy sh... Where did he go? Can we even see where he goes? Oh my goodness. That's called down. That's called Downsville. Downtown Leroy Brown. And that's a boom. Holy sh... I digress. Travel could be difficult to impossible, according to the Weather Service, whoever they are. This weekend's storm is expected to be larger than the one that brought just a few inches of snow and powder to Tacoma. This could be a holy shoma. Hurricane Ridge 8 to 12, Paradise 8 to 12, White Pass 8 to 12. 8 to 12, Winter Storm Maya. Is this the prophecy we've been waiting for? To bring heavy snow to the Northwest, including Seattle, then target the Midwest and Northeast this week. We will not tweak, but we will click on these buttons. And because we are not muttons, the sheep will fall beneath us. The February Snow and Ice Parade continues into next week, and it will continue past Valentine's Day, burying 40 states in the U.S. As we predicted yesterday, more snow is expected Friday and Saturday in Seattle and Portland. An expansive swath of snow and ice could then spread across the Midwest and East next week, which would make people tweak. Because the groundhog said different. The snowy pattern may lock the Pacific Northwest well into next week. Holy, what does that even mean? Oh, winter storm warnings, wet watches, and advisories from Great Falls of Seattle down to Medford, South Tahoe, Schmaho. Boom! Snowfall forecast. Let's blow it up. Portland, Medford, Reno, Elko, Salt Lake, Pocatello, Boise. I wish you were Billings me. Heads up, Denver, nothing. You get the 0, you queero. like we were saying, Reno Tahoe is going to be buried. We're looking at 3+ foot again for another week. That's going to bring 10 foot on top of 10 foot on top of 10 foot to 30 foot, heading towards 50 foot. Schmifty Muft, Medford, not your Shedford. East of there, whew, beware. Portland, Snoqualmie Pass. Kiss my glass, you schmass. We're already 10 minutes in, and we have thousands of tabs open. Extreme cold could impact Wisconsin fruit alfalfa crops. We said this 4 days ago, and it's repeated again today. Extreme cold could impact Wisconsin fruit alfalfa crops, which will not be schmops, especially if you had bring your guns and they're attached to your fingers. And then your bindings aren't this loose. Are you kidding me? Later, bro. Boom! Heads up. Crop specialists say even cold hardy varieties aren't immune to the polar vortex, which is not your schmortex. This has been around for decades and is dropped down during times of solar quiescence. That means solar minimum. Wisconsin specialist says last week's extreme cold could fold fruits like alfalfa and other perennial crops in the state. That could be their fate. Crop loss, famine, global unrest much. Holy I thought that it wasn't going to snow anymore. Ow! Put the lotion in the basket. I can't unsee that. Neither can you. Yeah, we have to do a dab. Sorry about that. GFS model, total snowfall including sleet, assuming 10-to-1 snow liquid ratio, but it's being very liquidatious. With ostentatious of my auspicious situations, which is loquacious at best. And I attest, and put me to the test, because at best, we're looking at a bequest of immense populations of accumulations in the situations, which is total degradations of the Valentations. Valentine's Day looking like a boom boom. Welcome to the boom room. Look at this. Holy sh! I feel like I'm tripping. I hope you don't have, yeah. We don't want any epileptic seizures, which are not to be frowned upon. Here's your 48-hour forecast. Hours of powers. Tahoe region, North Sierra Crest. 24 to 48 is looking like your best. Oregon, you're buried. Mount Hood, forward, north. All the way through Rainier. I'm no queer. Olympics, you're buried. This is going to continue. Look at this model. Holy sh! Upper Midwest, buried South Dakota. A major region with 16 plus. Minnesota, Wisconsin. Heading over to the western tip of Michigan. But most importantly, the people that are worried about the lack of snow in the Northeast, watch this beast. Monday, Tuesday, that's your lose day. It begins Tuesday, February 12th, and the Valentine's apocalypse is upon us. Here's your 13th and your 14th. By then, most of New York State will be buried. Long Island, yeah, 8 to 12 inches everywhere. Connecticut, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, Northern Jersey, holy Halifax, holy schmacks. And watch it continue to bury the continent. Heads up. The groundhog can suck it. Powerful storm intensifying in the Midwest. Cold regime for the Northwest. Pardon my French. An intensifying system across the Midwest into the Great Lakes will produce several hazards. Heavy snow with blizzard conditions, ice, excessive rain with flooding, and the risk for severe thunderstorms, which will be the norms moving forward. Ahead of the storm, potential record highs will be widespread from the south to the Ohio Valley. Ohio! While Arctic air consumes the upper Midwest, also a cold and wintry pattern may set up for the Northwest. What are they talking about? You're already buried up there. Blizzard warnings up here in the... I didn't even know this was in the country. Northeast Michigan. Gaylord! Stay inside. Stay inside. Panhandle, Michigan. Oh. Southwest, Northeast Michigan. Maine. It's insane. I apologize. Take a look. Eastern Iowa, Northwestern Illinois, Quad Cities. It's looking shitties. Look at these freeze warnings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Chaville, Chavazel, you better be inside your capsule. That's freezing. Wind chill warnings and watches extended for a dozen states in the northern state region, upper Midwest. Northeast is the beast. Winter storm warnings and watches. Montana, all the way down through the southern Sierras. South Central. Heads up. Avalanche warnings through central Utah. Do not go ski now. It's dark. I know I tried it. It doesn't work. You're going to die. But look at this. If you were living in a global warming world, would you be seeing this type of insanity? I doubt it. Breaking. Extreme cold warning issued for Elk Valley. Temperatures to plunge to nearly minus 40 C. Public. Comma. Motorists urged to prepare to freeze to death in their cars. Environment Canada has issued an extreme cold warning for the Elk Valley with extreme temperatures tipped to fall to nearly negative 40 C. Ow! Shut up! It's 54 in there. All you get is the loincloth. A period of very cold winds is expected over the coming days as cold Arctic air mass settles over the southern interior. The cold temperatures and winds will combine to produce wind chill values below negative 35 C tonight. That is a fright. Tomorrow, the wind chill values will rise slightly to almost negative 30 C by Monday before dropping to negative 40 C. How old is this article? Is this a sharticle? Holy shit. It's like a decade old. But it is pretty salacious the way I read it. Here's your February 4th. We don't even care. We are not square. We're giving you the up-to-date models. We just didn't look through these articles, which apparently are sharticles. Thursday, February 7th. That's now. I'll show you how. Seasonally speaking, the coldest air of the winter is right on time for the prairies. Oh my God, I hope you're not fairies. Prairie fairies recording breaking cold for the next 3 days in a row. Bitter cold returns, widespread extreme cold warning in effect. What's going on? I thought we're burning up. Some moderation in temperatures are expected, as it may rise to minus 20 C at some point. I know it's cold in Alberta, like minus 40 Celsius. But spare some thoughts for these drivers who were iced in Fort McMurray. They're like in a lake of ice. Are you kidding me? The Arctic chill has a firm hold on the prairies right now. Holy shit. That was Tuesday. It's like 1933 cold. Is that what I'm looking at? Apparently, these are all records being broken. Here's your Thursday morning. Prince Albert in a can. 1895 records destroyed. Holy macaroni. When will it warm up? If you're eager to give your extra warm layers a break, you're in for a bit of a wait. Grand solar minimum much? With most long-range guidance suggesting recurring shots of polar air will continue to drift south from the Arctic forever, forecasts expect a current pattern of depressing extreme lows to continue forever. Holy sh! That's a long time. That's cold. Can you imagine if you lived up there? Leah and I were talking today. It was like 5 degrees. And we're like, could you imagine it was 50 degrees colder right now? Extreme cold and snowfall warnings in effect across British Columbia. Temperatures expected to dip to minus 40 C in some northern and interior communities. Holy sh! It's officially in cold in British Columbia. They usually balk in like warm Pacific moisture. But the coldest temperatures of the season have struck the province. According to the weather agency, temperatures could dip to minus 40 C overnight, including 100 Mile House, the Peace River Region District, Quesnel, Williams Lake, and other regions. Dan Moses, intake worker at the Caribou Friendship Society's homeless shelter, says they're because it's cold. So I was told, holla! Light the fire inside. Researchers, cold snaps are likely due to global warming. If you're cutting that tree down to light that fire, it's your fault that you're freezing your ass off. And play Frisbee. Smoke a lot of pot. If temperatures hit a predicted high of 55 today, Madison County residents will have experienced a change of 80 degrees in 4 days. That's from minus 30 to 55. Even for Hoosiers, who are losers, they can understand global warming is responsible for their freezing temperatures. And we're going to continue to perpetuate the lie with the mainstream because this is a comedy channel filled with tons of information. University of Alabama scientists take issue with claims that global warming causes extreme cold. Well, so does the Oppenheimer Ranch Project, because they can suck it. All the people claiming that global warming causes extreme cold are oxymoronic. I need a high colonic. That involves coffee grains shot in your ass at high speeds. And that's a boom. Can you imagine that? If we gave every global warming alarmist a high colonic and then loosened their ski bindings as we invited them to the Alps, wouldn't that be awesome? We can all dream the big dream. There's Al Gore, Sonny Bono knowing it. Boom. Sounds of doom, mystery, booming sounds shake houses and terrify residents across America after flashes of light spotted, leaving experts baffled. Some homeowners even claim to have lost their power as a result of the alien tremors. I just added that alien part. It's awesome, isn't it? If you can just add that. If you had a channel where you could just say alien and it changes everything, isn't that awesome? Shit. It's amazing. Seismic update. Nothing. Let's get back to the aliens. Yeah, let's do it. Why is this X'd? Let's do it again. I like doing it 6, 8 times.
Now we go to Lakeview, where look into this story, the more bizarre it gets. We did get some surveillance, though, as you just mentioned, that may give us a better idea of what may be happening. A story that began in Mid-City has taken us to Harahan, River Ridge, and Wagaman. Now we go to Lakeview, where late Monday night the mysterious booms were heard again. This
I know. We're waiting.
Now we go to Lakeview, where late Monday night the mysterious booms were heard again. Now we go to Lakeview, where late Monday night the mysterious booms were heard again. Has taken us to Harahan, River Ridge, and Wagaman. Now we go to Lakeview, where late Monday night the mysterious booms were heard again.
Bear with me. We're trying to get you this information, which is the situation, which could be your libation. It's worth it. Let's do this. Sounds of doom, mystery booming sounds, shake houses and terrify residents across America. After flashes of light spotted, leaving experts baffled. We were blocking this video, and that's why we kept rerunning it again and again and again. But now it's not even playing. Oh my goodness. Let's watch Chevalouche blow again and again.
Well, good evening. The more we look into this story, the more bizarre it gets. We did get some surveillance, though, as you just mentioned, that may give us a better idea of what may be happening. A story that began in Mid-City has taken us to Harahan, River Ridge, and Wagaman. Now we go to Lakeview, where late Monday night the mysterious booms were heard again, this being one of them.
Loud boom, woke up, startled. First thing I thought was a train car exploded.
The surveillance video shows a flash of light followed by the loud bang.
If it was a transformer, I imagine Entergy would have been out here fixing something. So.
And it's not like you lost power or anything.
No.
A noise loud enough to awaken cars and people in the area.
You get to the point where this is continuing to happen.
Catherine Norton just can't figure it out, but knows this one hit close to home.
Thought that, okay, maybe there's a derailment, or maybe a car ran into another one, or something of that nature. But it's not, because I'm used to these tracks. So when you've been here since 1984, you're used to all the sounds.
Norfolk Southern had nothing unusual to report. Also, the video shows no train in the area at the time of the incident.
It's some kind of explosion that generates light, some kind of energy.
We also confirmed there's no filming in the neighborhood, a theory that's been floating around.
Whatever it was out of scope of the camera.
Even with video showing these bomb-like sounds, its source remains a mystery, leaving many with more questions than answers as to what it could be.
It's just bizarre.
The curiosity, I think, is the biggest factor. People want to know, what is it?
Whoa! That's crazy. Right? Well, I'm going to give you my own opinion on it in just a moment. Seismic update. No quakes of note. Hopefully we still have volume. Yes! Here we are over at Volcanoverse, where we can see Fuego getting active. Well, we know Chevalouche is off to his hook, and we'll just run that through. Amazing how that works. Check them out. Links below. This show does not blow. The magnetic North Pole is quickly moving towards Siberia. And no one knows why. Except for hundreds of scientists, including Diamond, who just started a new channel called Magnetic Reversal News, to tell you why these idiots are idiots. The Earth has a massive, mysterious magnetic engine near its core, which as early as 2003 was actually measured at a depth of 1,300 kilometers. But no one knows why. I'm sorry, Fox. You can suck my socks. Have you heard about Magnetic Reversal News? The news you need to know? Look at this. 1,700 even subscribers. That's in less than 48 hours, folks. Siberia was a wildlife refuge in the last ice age. Do you want to know why? I wonder why 12,900 years ago, during the last magnetic excursion, it was hot where mammoths were. That's bizarre. www.polarview.aq/Arctic. Start using the map. You want to see some real data on ice concentration and facts? Check out Polar View. I'll link it below. That's not as important as the rat invasion discovered at historic Los Angeles City Hall amid typhus outbreak. Ew. Is this modern America? Or is this disgusting? You be the judge. You want to prepare for the rat apocalypse? Oppenheimer Ranch Project Preparedness Store. Do it! We got everything that's cool and makes sense. You can smoke it, you can view it, you can hatchet it to death, and you can survive using the sun. Whew. That's an awesome store, man. I've been there. I buy all kind of shit there, especially when I trim my weed. I do it right there. I have no idea. Someone sent me that. I apologize. Remember to adjust your bindings accordingly as the magnetic reversal occurs. Because when the shit hits the fan, if you don't have enough bullets and your bindings are loose, you're fucked. Holy shit. Proper prior planning prevents piss poor performance. Are you prepared? You better hit the store. Do you have enough bullets? Are your bindings adjusted correctly?